Hello and welcome to this weekly update from us at the Haemophilia Society. As you know, over recent weeks this update's been undertaken by Liz Carroll, our Chief Executive, but sadly Liz resigned last week, and that's really the first place that I want to start in relation to our update. It's only right that I expand on what was said in our statement last week to say thank you to Liz for all her hard work over the last 6 years. I feel, and I'm sure many of you will agree, that much was achieved during Liz's tenure. There's always more to do, but I think it's only right that we look back and with fondness and memories of what we achieved under Liz's tenure. In particular, Liz and the team put on a fantastic World Federation of Haemophilia meeting in Glasgow, and many of you in our community were involved in that. And in addition, of course, the public inquiry was announced during Liz's time, which has brought a culmination really to a lot of hard work that's been done over many, many years, not just by us at the Society, but by many other campaign groups too. But the culmination of all that campaigning to lead to the public inquiry, for me at least, those have been the two huge highlights in relation to Liz's tenure with us. So, as I say, thank you very much, Liz, for all your hard work, and I know many in the community are incredibly grateful for all the hard work you've done over the years. We wish you all the very best for the future, and who knows, our paths may well cross again in the future. So good luck, and please do take care. Secondly, I'd like to turn to World Haemophilia Day. Many of you will have seen online what we're up to. Again, many of our plans had to be changed in relation to that due to COVID-19, and many of us turned to online fundraising. I myself undertook a 100-mile bike ride with some friends as well. There were 5 of us in total who rode 100 miles on our indoor bike trainers, and in total, just for the bike ride alone, we raised just over £1,400, which is a fantastic amount. Many of you yourselves were doing your own individual fundraising, which we really, really appreciate. And we're really grateful for all the videos and things that you sent us and we were able to publish online, buddies who brunch, etc. And as many of you know, we've got some resources online in relation to buddies, so you can go on there and use them. I'm sure many of you parents out there will be relieved to have just a short amount of respite at the moment, being obviously not able to go out very much and being looking after children on a full-time basis, I'm sure is not easy. So there are some resources on there which I hope will provide some light relief. But anything else you can do to continue to fundraise for us at the moment, we're incredibly grateful for. Every pound at the moment almost counts for double. Charities are experiencing a very difficult time in terms of their income. In the second quarter of this year alone, it's expected that donations to charity will fall by £4 billion. So whatever you can do to help, we really, really do appreciate. So please continue all your hard work, and thank you very much for your support thus far. Turning then to our next area, as well as being the Haemophilia Society, of course, we are the Society for all people with inherited bleeding disorders, and the team have been working very hard on a rare disease booklet. Many of our community have a rare disease within a rare disease community itself, and so we certainly work hard on your behalf as well, so please don't think that we forget about you in any way, shape or form. That rare disease booklet is very close to publication now, so please do keep an eye on the website, and we'll be mentioning when we do publish that. Hopefully it will be of use to many of you out there in the community, and of course we welcome your feedback on it too. Turning then to our 70th birthday, it's difficult to perhaps refer to them as celebrations in the current climate, but what we certainly want to do is to commemorate and record the fact that we are reaching our 70th birthday and remember the 2 gentlemen who originally founded us all those years ago. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to put things together, and we will be doing things virtually and online to try and celebrate and commemorate our 70th year. But what we'd really like is some photos and any sort of stories from you as the community. We are actually looking for case studies at the moment, so if there are people out there who have memories of events and other things that the Society have done over the years that you'd be willing to share with us, then please do get in touch. As I say, we're actively looking for people to be case studies at the moment and to do anything we can to help in terms of marking our celebrations, in terms of doing them virtually. So it would be really great if we could hear from the community in relation to that. And lastly, that brings me to you, the community. It's really important, as we all know at the moment, to stay safe and protect the NHS and particularly our centres. We know that many of you indeed will be reticent to go to centres at the moment because of the fear that you may well contract COVID-19 simply by travelling to go there or indeed being in a hospital environment. To that end, of course, we have published on our website a list of frequently asked questions from you, our members. I hope we were very proactive in doing it at the outset, so please do have a look on the website. But the other really important thing we've done in the last couple of days is we put a form online which we suggest that people consider printing out and filling in. That form, it gives you space to obviously give your personal details, your bleeding condition, also your next of kin, and all those sorts of details. I, like many of you, always wear my medical alert, and of course I'm making sure that whenever I'm out of the house at the moment, I've always got it on. But by having this form with you, it gives you the best opportunity to have the best treatment. If, heaven forbid, something were to happen to you whilst you're out of the house and you weren't able to communicate with paramedics or healthcare professionals, then having that form on you could be the difference between you receiving the best care, the best adequate care, and not receiving it. What we're also encouraging people to do, of course, is to take Factor with you if you are admitted to hospitals. Of course, we've seen all the fantastic Nightingale hospitals being set up around the country, and it may be at some point, sadly, one of us is admitted to one of those. Of course, if we go somewhere like that, there won't be a haemophilia centre, so it's really important you consider taking Factor with you. Equally, even if you do end up at your regular hospital, it may well be your treatment centre has been taken over for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. So that, again, there might be a delay. I'm not suggesting there will, but there might be a delay. But just by having that treatment and Factor with you, again, you'll give yourself the best possible opportunity for the best care. So please do have a look at that and really do look after yourselves, which really brings me to the end in saying thank you for all that you've done over the last few weeks. Do look after yourselves, stay safe, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.